Vipassana for me is like a tool to understand ourselves better, our emotions better, and therefore handle our life in a happier way. It is a three-step process where first step is very simple to observe our breath, and then slowly move to the stage where we start observing, witnessing our sensations. And third and final stage of revelation is where we understand that we are the one who are attaching different positive or negative connotation to any sensation. And by now we all know that any kind of unhappiness that we have in our life is only because of the expectations we set with any incident, any person, any place. And therefore there is no point attaching those sensations with some emotion, because all these emotions are nothing but transient. Everything passes within few moments, everything passes within few hours, days or weeks. So therefore longing on to something doesn't make sense, especially when it makes us unhappy in long run. So that's what happened. Observing breath, witnessing sensations, and realizing that everything is transient. So let them go. And feel free, be free, real sense. It was quite a journey. Means it started with lots of eagerness and excitement, but as soon as all forms of communication were stopped from day one, in fact, day zero, this excitement and enthusiasm converted into restlessness and irritation. Then, when we slowly got into the whole process, learning started happening, and with that, patience and joy was there. And ultimately, it was understanding of self. So, from day zero, eagerness and excitement, to day two, boredom and irritation, to day five, learning and revelations, to do day 7, 8, 9 as patience and joy, and finally understanding of self. Quite a journey. There were lots of high points, but one is definitely the power of Adhishtan. On fourth day, we were asked to sit in meditation position without any movement for an hour, and it was a Herculean task, humongous task for a person like me, because till fourth day I was hardly able to manage to sit for 10 minutes, 15 minutes in a stretch without moving my body. And directly shifting to 1 hour was a unimaginable goal, because in my mind I had this goal for day 10. But the way this whole idea, the way this condition was put up by our mentors and acharyas, that we have to do it and we can do it. And interestingly, most of us did it. So this switch, this transition from 15 minutes to 60 minutes, 4 times more efficient way of meditating, or 4 times more output, we can say, happened just because there was shift in our mind. And that came as like boom. We are so powerful to achieve anything and everything, and most of it depends on our mind. So that was an unbelievable feeling, a feeling of pride, a feeling of accomplishment, and we can understand that everything in our life can be harnessed using the same mindset, because we face challenges in every aspect of life. and we want to achieve lots of things in different domains. One was the understanding that how dependent we are on communication. We were not allowed to have phones, we were not allowed to talk with anybody, we were not allowed to read or write anything. So all forms of communication were closed. And this was so powerful, this was so disturbing, this was so frustrating. And I remember that after lunch we had a break of 2 hours every day from 11 to 1. In the first 3 days, those 2 hours I really could not spend. It was difficult to enter into my room because boredom was there in my mind. The room was like a haunting place. I just kept roaming around in the campus, watching trees, seeing small insects here and there, and realizing that how addicted I am to different forms of communication. And that's where I am working at personal level, the idea of mindful consumption. That how much consumption we are doing every day and how weak and dependent it is making us. So that was a good understanding, but as a practitioner at that point of time it was a low point. This course came as a blessing because it has nothing to do with the religion, caste, creed, sex, gender, nothing. It's a pure science based, technique based, rationality based way of understanding ourselves, understanding the reason for our misery simply by observing our breath, witnessing our sensation. So, being a social worker, it is at most important for me to share my thoughts, share my experiences with everyone so that everybody can get the positive learnings which I had. Everybody can get tool to come out of their problems, come out of their challenges, and everybody should lead a happier and more balanced life. So with that intention, I thought of making this small video